When I became a judge in 2005, December, I realized that to my juniors I hardly had any case bundles to be handed over. And I did start thinking what happened. The case mostly was tax cases. It starts from, a friend was there, customs, central excise, income tax a little bit, FERA and things like that. By the end of the year, my case will be over before the Honorable Supreme Court, and I would have given the bundle tied up to the client. But that is not the way the earlier legal system worked.
In terms of the advice back in office to the client, be a bit different in insolvency than another litigation in terms of trying to advise them this is best resolved outside the court rather than filing applications. It was actually from that perspective, how do we make it non-adversarial in terms of trying to prevent a litigation?
So settlement is certainly, in most cases, the only option and the only way out for a management which wants to remain in management. Failing that, one of the objectives of the court is to take away the asymmetry of information which really exists in one of the reasons why the court came into being. And the management is seen as a part of the problem once the CIRP starts, because they're taken out of management, the asymmetry of information. And then the 12-way process starts, which is a far more costly mechanism.
Fantastic thing that this code introduced was the fear in the mind of the promoter that, time is now up if you think you are going to remain in management and you can default without consequences. Those days are gone. And of course this was a far cry. It was meant to substitute and completely actually mark a breakaway from the Sick Industrial Companies Act and that entire.
When this so-called MSME, they go down the drain for whatever reason, may not be always connected to a corporate debtor, independent of that. If the promoter can come up with a pre-packaged viable resolution plan, and there's a whole chapter on that, the NCLT would have to give it a serious thought, because these are not capital intensive